Hi, it's Rob at In the Drops, and it's just a few weeks till Christmas, so I wanted to give you a couple ideas on some Christmas gifts for a cyclist that you may hold near and dear. Mostly, this is a list for me of stuff that I want. So if anyone's watching, hint, hint. So I got a list of things I want to show you that are all under $50. And this isn't just going to be a Amazon shopping list where it's just super easy, just click, click, click and buy some things you don't even know about. Some of these require a little bit of effort and a little bit of personalization. And I want to start off with the thing people ask me the most about: tools. Is there any tools that I would want or that are good gift ideas? The problem with tools is they can be very specific, and if you get good ones, they don't ever wear out and don't really need to be replaced very often. For example, I have these wrenches here. They have a very specific purpose, taking apart the bottom brackets and the headsets of specific bikes. They're never going to wear out, so I don't ever need new ones. So those wouldn't necessarily be good choices to give as gift. A couple tools that are kind of handy and fun to have: a nice, good pedal wrench. This one, it was sort of light colored wood. I stained it up. I'll drill a hole, put a little hook in there. It's really useful. Has a bottle opener in it. And I actually found that I use this pedal wrench a lot more than I thought I would. So it's a nice, handy tool to have around. And if you do any sort of bike maintenance or pack your bike up to travel, definitely would use a pedal wrench. Maybe not every day, but more than you think. So that's a good gift. And what I'm going to show you here is all going to be under that $50 price range. Another good set of tools to give is a nice set of hex wrenches. You can get the little Allen sets that have 10 in there, they fold out. The problem with those is hard to get into really tight areas. Park Tool makes some good ones. This set here has a nice long end for getting into really deep, tight areas, and then a shorter side if you really need to wrench down on something. But these by Park Tool can be pretty pricey. You can get the whole set of like 10 of them for over $100. Honestly, you can get a set of these at Harbor Freight, Home Depot, Lowe's, save a lot of money. And quite frankly, they do the exact same job. There's really nothing special about these. So you can stand in that $50 range, get the whole set, and save your money for something else that has moving parts that name brand counts for more. A couple other things around a shop that would be very handy is a nice floor pump. This one here I had, this kind of starting to top out of that $50 range, but this is the Joe Blow. Has a nice big gauge on it. It works really well. Has an end for Presta or Schrader. And I use this before every single ride. So even if you have one, an upgraded pump would definitely be a good gift. Having a second one that you can take with you to other places is always a good option. Now, if you want to get something a little more personalized, books can be a good gift idea. I have a couple books here that were given to me as gifts that I really like. This one was given to me by my youngest son, Connor. I was really touched when he got that for me. Thank you, Connor. This is an atlas of all kinds of different routes around the United States. And inside, each route has all the information, the elevation, distance, mileage, all that kind of thing. And this particular book even has all the Strava segments, so what the links are to look up those rides on Strava. This is North American Cycling Atlas. So I'll put a link to this book on in the comments below. And then another one I have, similar kind of idea, Epic Bike Rides of North America. And it just it's a nice travel book. You look around and see the pictures of different places that I always wanted to go. Thing with books is you can get all the information free online, but it's nice to have a book to be able to look through and show people, have it sitting on your workbench. A couple other books, and I'll put links for these on there, are some maintenance books. GCN, the Global Cycling Network, has a really nice maintenance book on how to fix all kinds of different things on your bike, just perform maintenance, and so does Park Tool. They have the big blue book, which is sort of the Bible of bike maintenance. Again, you can get all that information online for free or watch a video on YouTube, but it is nice to have the book laying around. A couple other things that are a little more personalized. If you are out in your travels and you come across a local bike shop of somewhere cool that you're visiting, a gift specifically from that shop is a nice present to give. I got this shirt from the Trailhead Bike Company. It's in Chattanooga, Tennessee, when we were out visiting my son while he's in college. And it's nice to get something from somewhere else that you wouldn't necessarily get. Couple other things on that same sort of theme are water bottles. I have a whole box full of water bottles, and the lids are getting old. They don't fit anymore. They all leak. I can never find the one that matches this lid, that lid. They're always cross-threaded, warped from the dishwasher. They're all getting kind of old and skank nasty inside. And yes, that's a technical term, skank nasty. So new water bottles are a nice gift. They're really inexpensive. You can get a whole stack of these. But again, don't just go on Amazon and buy a bunch of generic ones. If you're out and about, find one at a local bike shop. If you're on a vacation somewhere, pick up a couple water bottles from a local bike shop there. I got this one from Boston that I really like, and it's a nice conversation piece when you're out on a ride. Another thing that I get a lot of questions about are clothing. And I feel like I'm the kind of person that doesn't really get too hung up in fashion, and I don't care too much about that, but I want to look good when I'm riding my bike. So buying clothes for someone, that can be a little bit tricky. So a couple safe bets are socks. You can go to any bike shop and they're going to have a variety of socks. You never have too many. These are cool. I really like these. These are one of my favorite ones. They have the Sriracha Rooster on them. They're by the company GSX. They're really comfortable. They're lightweight. They're wicking. And another pair, Smokey the Bear, since that's sort of my thing. Thing about socks is you never have enough. You never can find two that match. So they're always good to have. And if someone gets you some that you really don't like, you can just wear them on a cold day when you're wearing long pants and no one ever sees them. Another option, kind of follow the theme of a local bike shop or if you're traveling around. I got this jersey on our last vacation up in Whitefish, so from Glacier Cyclery up there in Montana. A jersey, you're pushing that $50 limit for sure, but you can get t-shirts or other kind of apparel from a local bike shop. And that's always a nice personalized gift to get. A couple things for your bike itself that are nice to have, and it's easy to get because you don't always know what a person needs or what they already have. So, extra saddlebag. I have, if I count them right now, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different bikes, and I have 2 saddlebags. I'm always switching them around. So if you have a couple extra of these, you could put one on each bike. That would be really handy. This one is a Bontrager, and then I have an Almost There saddlebag that I've actually done a review on, so I'll put a link to that and you can check it out. When you're at the bike shop picking up one of these, you can pick up all the accessories and accoutrement that go into it. A bike tube, CO2 canister, and maybe a multi-tool. Which brings me up to my next gift idea. a really good multi-tool. And again, even if someone already has one of these, it's nice to have more than one. You can have one for each bike. This particular one is by Park Tool. It has a tire lever that comes off and all different size of hex keys and whatnot. I think the biggest feature that you're going to want to make sure a multi-tool has is a chain brake. This particular one, the tire lever is the handle for it and fits right on the end of it. This is very useful. I was out riding one time on my gravel bike and got tangled up in some sticks, and this little guy saved me about a 9-mile hike out because I was able to fix my chain after it broke. Park Tool, this one's really nice. Crank Brothers also makes a really good version of one too, and I'll put links on there. And these again range anywhere from $10-15 up to $50 or more. You kind of get what you pay for on these, so if you're looking at a $50 limit, go for that full $50 range on these, because this one's pretty sturdy and I've really gotten a lot of use out of it. One last thing that you can never have too many of are a good bike stand. Right here, I have this portable floor stand for bikes in my garage. It's mobile, super lightweight, and bikes just fit right on there. I have several of these. I have a couple in my garage. I have one on the porch. You can throw it in the back of your truck if you're going somewhere and take it with you. So they're really nice. They're really handy. They make some without this top handle where it's just the bottom part of it. And those are nice. They're a little less bulky and a little more low profile. I really like having this handle on it because then you can pick up the bike, you can move it around, and it makes it a little easier to be maneuverable in your shop. So obviously that is not a full list of everything you could think of for a Christmas gift, but it's just a few items that I have found that I really enjoy, and a couple things that I would kind of like in that under $50 range. If you have any questions or any suggestions, put them below in the comments and I'll follow up on that. If you have any ideas for bigger ticket items or any questions about that, also put some comments below, and we'll come up with another video looking at some other things if you want to see those. So in the meantime, I hope everyone has a really great holiday season. Merry Christmas, and like always, live in the drops.